Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. My dear friends and fellows, look, everything has rules. Everything, everything has a rules. The life we are living, the most important thing ever for me, for you, for all of us, it has its own rules as well. So, my dear friends and fellows, I think that these rules are very important to understand and very important to take advantage of, very important to comply, because taking advantage of it goes right into our own best interest. By doing this thing, by doing it, by understanding, comprehending, and then obviously by applying it, we are not doing any favor to anyone else at all. Rather, it is the best thing we can ever do with we ourselves. My dear friends and fellows, look, there are 10 hard rules of life. 10 hard rules of life. Each one of us must understand. Each one of us must comply. Each one of us must try to take advantage of, instead of making it a stumbling block, instead of taking it as an obstacle. It is very important for us that if at all we are taking it as an opportunity. So, what are those 10 hard rules of life? Let's look upon all of these one by one. First one is change is inevitable, change is unavoidable. Change is inevitable indeed. Change inevitably keeps happening, and the realistic person adopts, adopts swiftly rather than resisting reality. Yes, we need to adopt it. We need to adopt it, swiftly instead of resisting the reality, and that is how we can become a resilient person. So the resilience is needed here. The change is inevitable. Now, the second hard rule of life is failure is a part of success. Yes, indeed. If at all we want to succeed, we want to become a happy person, we need to understand that the failure is unavoidable. That the failure, failure is a part of success. Failure offers pivotal feedback to tweak efforts. Failure offers pivotal feedback to tweak efforts till success is achieved. So the failure is a part of success indeed. So that is the life. That is the hard rule of life number two. And now the third hard rule of life is no one is perfect at all. Yes, no one is perfect at all. Perfection is an unrealistic Perfection is an unrealistic, man made myth. Self acceptance and flexibility breed sustainable excellence. Yes, as for the perfection is concerned, it is absolutely unrealistic. It is a man made myth. It is totally, absolutely absent. What is possible? That is, the possible thing is excellence. Now, as for the excellence is concerned, self acceptance and flexibility breeds sustainable excellence. Not only the excellence, rather a sustainable one. How? By self acceptance, by flexibility. Now, the fourth hard rule of life isn't fair at all. Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Expects, and then what to do? Since external fairness is unreliable, since external fairness is unreliable, other people are not necessarily going to treat us in a fair manner. Then, uh, internally grounded values within our own control. Let us command our destiny. Internally grounded values within our own control. Let us command destiny. So, dear friends and fellows, all of us must have certain values, and these internally grounded values within our own control, these are in our control. External fairness, that is absolutely out of our control. As for the internally grounded values within our own control, let us command destiny. That is, we need to understand. Now, the fifth hard rule of the life is not everything is within our control. Yes, not everything is within our control. Chen ins what to do then. channeling energies toward controllable elements. Channelable, channeling energies, channeling energies toward controllable elements, and radical acceptance of inherent randomness prevent anguish. Since the things are not in our control, not everything else is in our control, so there is a probability that we will feel anguish. How to avoid the anguish? Now, that is, that can only be done by channeling energies toward controllable elements, and radical acceptance of inherent randomness prevents anguish. Now, the sixth hard rule of the life is time waits for none. Yes, indeed. Time waits for none indeed. Time is the most valuable asset. Time is the most valuable asset possible. Now is the only time to start living fully. Yes, the time is the most valuable asset. Why? Because the time is our life, and we have been given the life in the form of the time. So that for that reason, certain decades, certain years, certain months and certain weeks and certain days and certain minutes and seconds. So that is the time we have been given. So, my dear friend, that is the time is the time waits for none. Time is the most valuable asset possible. Now is the only time to start living fully. Now, the seventh hard rule of the life is everyone you love will eventually leave. Everyone you love will eventually leave. Everyone eventually moves in or out of our life, and then what to do out of our life on unique timelines. Savor each moment together rather than take their presence for granted. So since everyone else have to leave, on the one hand, we do have to rely upon our own self. On the other hand, what is needed here is that we shouldn't taking them for granted at all. Rather, we need to savor every moment we spend with them, with our loved ones. And now the eighth hard rule of life is hard work does not always guarantee success. Hard work does not always guarantee success due to other complex determining factors. Hard work sustainably raises the possibility of success without fully guaranteeing it. Yes, hard work is not the guarantee of success at all, although it raises the probability. It raises the probability of the success a lot, but still it does not guarantee. And now the ninth hard rule of life is happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice and a responsibility. Happiness mean I do have to choose the happiness and have to do everything else which is needed for it, and I do have to take it as a responsibility. Happiness emerges not from having perfect external conditions. As for the perfect external conditions are concerned, nobody have it. Absolutely nobody have it. But from perfecting our mental meaning and lenses applied to reality. So I think that we do have to take it as a responsibility. It is my responsibility to keep myself happy. It is my choice to keep myself happy. And as for the external reasons are concerned, I don't have to depend upon the external reasons at all, because those who depend for their happiness on the external reasons, they people never ever they people never ever become happy. And even if at all they are happy because of the external reasons, what does happen that this is absolutely fleeting, and they can stay happy only for a very short span of time. And that now, as for the 10th and the last rule of the hard rule of the life is you are the author of your life. Yes, you are the author of your life. Everyone is the author of their unique life story. Everyone is the author of their unique life story, regardless of the context. Our power of choice writes the script. Yes, whatever we do, what the way we act and the way we react, that will determine what is my life story, what is your life story. Everybody is the author of their life. Everybody, you are the author of your life. That is the hard rule of the life. That is the 10th hard rule of the life. So dear friends and fellows, I think we need to understand all that. We need to take advantage of all these things, and that is how we will be able to live a happier and a good life. Thank you.